Well, Terry, this year marks 60 years of shows for one of West Michigan's best-loved theater companies, Circle Theater.
So throughout this summer, Circle Theater is performing 4 of its most popular shows ever.
And right now on stage, you can check out their production of Hair. Take a look. Think 1960s, flower power, our country in conflict. Those are things that describe the musical Hair. It's being performed right now by Circle Theater inside the Aquarius College Performing Arts Center. So come on, let's check it out. We're here with Fred the director, Mary the choreographer, and this is Hair.
This is Hair.
This is Hair. Tell us about the show.
Well, obviously, people that do remember it, it's a show that was of the 60s, and in the 60s, it was actually the first rock musical. So we've gotten used to rock musicals in the intervening years, but this was the first time that rock music came onto the Broadway stage. And it's a story about the times and the anti-war and the kids who grew their hair and were rebelling against the standards of their parents or the authority, and that's really what the show is all about.
It's a show with a lot of movement. It's very physical.
Yeah.
That's where you come in, Mary.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a definite aesthetic to the time period too, as far as movement, as far as just to completely inform the movement. And the great thing about working with Fred is that he's very visual and he gives me all that information, and I have this wonderful palette to work with when I get started. We really tried to bring in an idea about the times with the cast members, and also I pulled from a lot of meditative movement like Tai Chi and yoga, and exploring all those options to bring texture to the show.
Yeah. Well, Hair, we've all had good ones, good days, bad ones, but this goes even deeper. I mean, it is a really big symbol of this show.
That's right. That's right. The length of your hair in the 60s said something about what you believed, not just what style you were choosing. And that's what this the title refers to, is the long hair meant something. And if you wore long hair, it said you were against certain things and for other things. And that's where that came in. So that's where the creators of the show came up with the idea of titling the show Hair and making it about that period.
We're backstage now to talk with one of the lead cast members. This is Kyle Loss. Play
Burger.
What a fun get-up you had for this show. How long does it take you to get ready?
Maybe half hour, 45 minutes, depending on the day.
And the centerpiece, of course.
The hair. Lots of hair.
How does it feel?
Heavy? No, not really. It's warm and acts as a wonderful headband.
I love that. It's really central to the whole production.
Yeah,
the name
and the character.
Hair.
Like, it really gets you into what you're doing and is a nice prop too, something to play with.
Yeah, okay. So if I saw you on the street, Kyle, I wouldn't recognize you because you look so different. So
no, it's not usually this long.
So this is the real Kyle Loss here.
Yes.
Yeah. So what brought you to Circle Theater?
The production. The director had announced that it was going to be done, and they were talking about it at Circle, and I got really excited about it. Fred does a great job about making productions realistic, which Hair is not necessarily fantastical, but it's certainly a trip. And so I was excited to be part of the process of creating these characters and this story and bringing that to life. A lot of the stuff that's talked about is very valid and important today, so I was excited to be a part of that message.
Well, it's a great performance. You're doing a great job. So you can check out Hair yourself. Circle Theater. Check it out. Woo!
That's some pretty hot stuff there. Is it PG or PG-13?
Well, actually, that is good to know because in some productions of Hair, there is a scene that involves nudity. And of course, this production does not. I mean, I think a lot of people might just assume that, but just if you were wondering, it's good to know that you can take, you know, people of different ages to this. It is really fantastic. And some of you may remember that Hair opened on Broadway in 1968 and ran for 1,750 performances. Many of the songs, Aquarius and Hair, became top 10 hits, and a movie adaptation was released in 1979.
And you know, I think that's probably, a lot of people are familiar with the movie adaptation, and to be able to actually see it come to life in a beautiful venue. Circle Theater, by the way, started its run of Hair last week, running through July 28th. Again, Circle Theater, located on the beautiful campus of Aquinas College. It's the Aquinas College Performing Arts Center. You can get tickets at the box office or through circletheater.org.
And get this, 4 lucky 8 West fans and viewers will get to go to the show with a friend. We're giving away 4 pairs of tickets to Hair. All you need to do is go online to the contest section of woodtv.com and enter.
Wonderful.
It looks like a great show. I mean, it was really interesting. It was a completely different time. It really transports you back to an era that was so different from what we have today, what we're experiencing, a very different generation.
Definitely, and you'll get your toes tapping.
Yeah, definitely.
And maybe get your hips moving too, right?
Yeah, maybe grow your hair out. You never know.
All right, lots of 8 West is still ahead, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.